Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera everybody. Welcome back. Alright. Now we continue in project evaluation chapter. Today I will teach you how to calculate in project evaluation method. The first method, which is payback period. Alright. When we call it or we want, if we want to say that period, we call it period. So period is since like that. We want to know how the longer or the period the project finish. Okay, jangka masa berapa lama projek itu siap. Okay, so let's see 2 years, 1 year, 3 years. Alright, so based on this calculation. Alright, in payback period they have two, which is the first is a constant cash flow. Right, the cash flow is in payback period. They have a first is constant cash flow. The second one in constant cash flow. Constant cash flow maksudnya every year the cash flow yang maksudnya duit yang masuk in dalam projek itu is the same, right? But in constant cash flow it's not same. So in the real life, normally based on the percentage that the project is finished. Let's see, kalau projek tu siap 70%, so dia baru masukkan duit untuk running the rest project, macam itulah. So itu in constant cash flow. But in constant cash flow maksudnya dalam cash flow yang sama, dia inject dia punya duit ke dalam projek itu every year is same. Okay, so now let's go to the first example. I would like to teach you how to calculate payback periods so in constant cash flow. Right, the formula of payback period the formula of payback period, we call it PBP, payback period, is initial investment. Apa maksud initial investment? Bayaran awal yang diberi sebelum projek itu bermula. Maksudnya pada masa itu we call it year is still in zero. So initial investment divide by cash flow. Bagi dengan cash flow berapa every month, every year yang dimasuk. Bukan every month, every year yang dimasuk. Right, ini ialah PB is initial investment divide by cash flow. Alright, for example, in this question, they have project. So the first cash flow, the first ini dalam year kosong, ini ialah dia punya initial investment. 160 ni, 60,000 ni ialah initial investment. So every year they have a 5 years. Projek tu siap dalam masa lebih kurang 5 years. So every year dia akan masukkan 55,000. That means dia akan siap dia akan masukkan dalam inject the project is 55,000. So how to know the payback period? By using for the constant cash flow. So the formula is initial investment divide by cash flow. So 160,000 divide by every year dia masukkan 55,000. Right? So 160,000 divide by 55,000. So that means the project will be finished within 2.9 years. Okay, 9 years ni kalau nak tengok berapa bulan, dikalilah 12 bulan. Right, so ini ialah untuk payback period for the constant cash flow. Right, another method but for the inconstant cash flow, the formula is PBP, stay the same. PBP equal to N. So what is its N? N ialah nanti saya beri contoh. So N plus initial investment minus accumulated cash flow for the year N divide by cash flow for the year M. Okay, so kat sini now we want to know which is N and which is M. Okay, let's see for this example. For this example, The example is for inconstant cash flow, right? Let's see for the example, the initial investment is 180,000. Okay, every year they top up, dia masukkan cash flow, dia masukkan dalam project, is a different cash flow. Okay, for example, the first year is 25,000, the second year is 35,000, the third year is 42,000, the fourth year is 60,000, the fifth year is 63,000. So when you look at in this question, first you have to identify, kalau soalan final keluar, normally always the examiner always suka sangat buat soalan dalam final exam, right? So in questions, and first you have look at whether the cash flow is constant or not constant. If not constant, the first step you have to identify which is N and what is M. Okay, so how to identify if N? Okay, alright, you can at the benchmark is under 180,000. Okay, you have to add first year cash flow, second year cash flow, third year cash flow, fourth year cash flow. You have to add 25,000 plus 35,000 plus 42,000 plus 62,000 sehingga until the amount of money, of value of money, not more than 180,000, right? If more than 180,000, you have to stop. Okay, let's see if you add this one, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, you will be get 160,000, 162,000. If you add another 63,000, 162 plus 63. Alright. Okay, 2 plus 3, 5, 12, 1, 2. So, if you add the fifth year cash flow, will be 235,000. That means it's already beyond 180,000. So, you have to stop. The cash flow is not more than 180,000, right? Then, okay, let's see. In this question, they have stopped on 4 years, alright? So 4 is, that means is N, right? 4 is N, and the next year is M. Okay, understand? Alright, so now we put in our formula, right? PBV is N plus 180,000 initial cash flow minus accumulative cash flow in year N. So you have to add. Okay, you have add, so you get 162,000 minus cash flow the M. So this is N. So put here M. Alright. So therefore 4 plus 80,000 divided by 63,000. So in this situation, the project will be finished 4.3 years. So this is a payback period. Now I conclude it, which is in payback period you have to calculation whether you want to calculate the constant cash flow. Another one is inconstant cash flow. So I think we finish it in the first evaluation method, which is payback period. So that's all for this session. Thank you.